Every indication is that this was an unprovoked attack.
It was around 9:40 p.m. on Saturday night when a 24-year-old woman was walking through this laneway in Vancouver's West End after a shopping trip. Suddenly, a man grabbed her from behind. They fell to the ground, and she started to scream.
She left Davie Street and was walking in the lane, and she heard some footsteps behind her. Suddenly a man came up from behind her, grabbed her and tackled her to the ground. The woman screamed quite loudly, and we believe this scared away the attacker. He ran away westbound and the victim ran away in the other direction. Called police right away.
The woman was attacked in Maxine Lane. It's south of Davie Street between Butte and Thurlow Streets. The attacker ran off towards Butte Street. He's described as a white man in his mid-40s, 5 feet 11 inches tall, wearing a waist-length black leather jacket, dark pants, and a dark face mask.
We believe the victim did not know the suspect. It is extremely concerning.
It's absolutely horrible what this young woman experienced.
Angela Marie McDougall with the Battered Women's Support Services says most women and girls are socialized to live in fear of a stranger attack, and this fear keeps them from being able to freely access public space in society.
It's been sort of at the hallmark of what is the gender inequity between women and men specifically, but then also gender diverse people, is this access to the public realm, and that the private realm is where where we've been sanctioned to be. Statistically, sexualized violence is more likely to happen between people that know each other, and that stranger attack is less likely to happen. But when it does happen, and when we are aware of it, it does amplify, I think, some of the ongoing and persistent messaging that women and girls receive.
What has to change when it comes to masculinity, when it comes to our society, so that this behavior on the account of men stops happening?
When a stranger makes a decision to attack a woman, it comes from the same roots of misogyny and hatred. And this is not about hating masculinity in and of itself, because that is not inherently a problem. But it's also recognizing that there's some social learning here that has some deep and profound hatred of girls and women and people of diverse genders and marginalized genders. And so this is what we want to disrupt.
Meantime, Vancouver police are still looking for anyone with information on the attack.
At this point, we don't know what the motive was. We don't know what the intention was. And we'd like to find out more, which is why we're asking for anybody with information to come forward to speak to our investigators.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.